Well, now that Sebastian has had a nice little swim there, welcome to Chapter 3. Now, starting in this chapter, they will actually give you extra bonus items if you input a code at the beginning of the game, which is for pre-ordering. You get the double-barreled shotgun, and you get 2 bolts for the Agony crossbow, and you also get the medical kit. The double-barreled shotgun is arguably better than the regular one. You can't upgrade it at all, but it starts out with really good stats, so you don't really need to upgrade it. I am going to use it for the playthrough just because I prefer it, but I'm going to try to avoid using the incendiary and the poison bolts as much as possible. I might show them off just for the sake of showing them off, but both of those are extremely overpowered, and it just makes it way too easy. Yeah, Sebastian, just inhale all those corpse ashes.
Shit.
And welcome to The Village from Resident Evil 4. I mean, The Village from The Evil Within. Now, if you try to go in early, this ends up happening, because we have to go do a thing first. But before that, I'm going to punch this body. Most of the bodies hanging here are actually alive, so it helps to trigger these guys for right now, so you don't have to deal with them later. Oops. I forgot that there was another one. It's okay. Can I catch this? Apparently I cannot. That seemed like it should have been dead on, but I guess that was not the case. Oh, I finally get to show this off and talk about it. So if you hit an enemy in the face with a bottle, then it will put them into a staggered state so that you can stab them from any direction, as long as you're crouching. Anytime you see boxes like this, always try to smash them, because they tend to have things inside of them. Now these are the bombs, and these take some getting used to. The press is a little bit delayed on the actual stopping of the bomb, so you actually have to press it a little earlier than you usually would. And here are grenades. You're never going to use them. For real. Like, there's so many better options that you might as well just not even bother. I know I never do, until like maybe the very end. Might as well take the axe instead of the bottle. It's an instant kill over a potential instant kill. I might as well. A lot of these cabinets and dressers will always have items in them, so make sure to always walk up to them and see if there's anything inside, because it's not very obvious.
Who's there?
No, don't shoot. I'm not one of them. I'm a doctor, Marcelo Jimenez.
You were in the ambulance before it crashed, right?
Yes, we're lucky to be alive.
Have you seen anyone else?
My patient Leslie. I saw him running up ahead, but...
But?
Come this way. Quietly, mind you. Have a look for yourself. Those things chased me all the way into the village.
Me too. They're all over the place.
Leslie went through that gate. Good Lord.
There are too many to shoot our way through.
One of us could try to lure them away while the other gets the
Sebastian,
gate open.
I think you
You're the
underestimate
one
my
with the gun.
abilities to kill things in this game. That
you
we have,
say so.
there's not even close to enough to not be able to shoot our way through. We can always shoot our way through. Or at least stealth kill our way through. There's gonna be some enemies coming up this way, but there's also a cutscene that kind of messes up the timing on them most of the time.
Over here! Here! Hey! Over here! That's right, this way!
That old guy's gonna get himself killed.
Oh shit, this guy has a gun. Kill him first. He's the most important. They will slowly start getting guns instead of just random axes and sticks and pitchforks. That could have gone better, but at least I got a torch out of it. Oop, there's another bomb here. You can use these against the enemies. They won't be triggered by the enemies walking over them, but you can shoot them and then they will blow up in the enemies' faces. The only problem is it's not enough damage to actually kill one of them. Well, hi again, lady.
She's gone.
Most of the time when there are save points, there are personal documents about Sebastian. So, anytime you see one, take a look around, you'll probably find it.
My head.
You should find this useful.
As usual, we check our normal spots for newspapers and wanted posters.
This way, please.
Where are you taking me? You don't talk much.
She talks when it's most appropriate to be creepy.
Detective Castellanos? Do you have a key like this?
I have a couple of them, but they're a hell of a lot bigger than
Allow you
that.
to open this door.
But, regardless, now you get to see what the keys are for.
The contents
And we
are
get to
yours.
see an explosive bolt.
Please, come back whenever you need to.
Now, while we're playing through this and collecting all of the collectibles, we'll actually be getting all of the keys and opening every single one of those doors. This is the other collectibles room. This is the map of Crimson City. Each map fragment that you get replaces a part of the map, and once the map is complete, you get some extras in New Game Plus, which we won't be able to see until the bonus video at the very end, but hey, at least now you know what all those things are for. The documents you can miss, but they do count as collectibles, so I'm still going to be showing you how to find all of those. But I believe that the keys and the map pieces are much more important, especially the keys your first time playing, simply because they give you free items. And who doesn't like free items? Now normally, I will just cut out the upgrading process, but I just wanted to let you look in on this for the first time, because I wanted you to see the two most important things to upgrade right off the bat. Your accuracy and your critical percentage. Your accuracy stops your hands from swaying back and forth so that your aiming is a lot more precise, and your critical allows you to get headshots that instantly kill an enemy. These are the two single most important upgrades that you should get right away, and they're always the ones that I start with. Maybe you will find ones that are better for you, but for me, that's what I recommend. And when you come back out, the map piece is sitting on the floor right here. Map pieces also tend to be found around save points, so again, if you're near a save point, take a look around, you'll probably find a map piece somewhere. And now that we open the gate for ourselves, we can actually see the entire village for ourselves.
Better find cover.
Now you could just shoot that guy right off the bat, but he is kind of far away and it's a little difficult to do with just your pistol, so we're gonna run around the back way to take care of him. I could disarm this bomb, but I think I'm going to leave it for later just in case. Now this is a chest. This can either be trapped or not trapped. If it's trapped, you will see it right away. All you have to do is open it until the thing starts beeping, and then you will be able to completely open it without it blowing up in your face. Let's see if I can pull this off again. I can! And I use the invincibility frames to get through that attack. I'll take it. Now I know I was tending to get the headshot explosions before, but once you upgrade it to 50%, it's a lot easier to save ammo on that. Damage does not actually make a difference when it comes to getting a headshot explosion. Now I've stepped in this bear trap many times because I forget about it when I'm walking towards this guy, so make sure you don't forget it when you kill him. Now you could go out that way, but you're not going to want to because the sniper is right outside, so if you work your way back around again, we can actually get into the building that the sniper is in without him ever seeing us. Now keep this route in mind because it's going to be really important to run this exact same way again later. This is one of the many traps that you can trigger yourself in the village. There's going to be a lot of enemies to fight, and Sebastian is actually correct in the fact that you're going to use up all of your ammo if you try to shoot them all yourself. So, take advantage of all the traps that the villagers have laid around, and kill them with it, because most of the time these things have infinite ammo. They're also set up pretty well so that the enemies will tend to run into them trying to get to you. I think I missed that one a little bit. Yeah, there you go. These traps are really nice because they're also one-hit kill on the enemies, so all you really have to do is just get them to run into it. Now the shotgun spawns in various locations around the village. It's kind of difficult to miss it, but this is the place I usually pick it up. I am not going to really use the standard shotgun because I have the double-barreled one, which is better for the early game and gets worse as the late game comes around. You're mostly going to be using the shotgun just for knocking people down anyways. You're not going to kill anything very often with it. And yet another bolt type for the crossbow, which we don't even have yet. Now the sniper is up here somewhere, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's right, he's down a floor or two. Or no, he's not. He's supposed to be on this balcony, but he, somehow he missed that shot at point-blank range. I'm not gonna complain, but yeah, he should have been standing, right about here. I'm not sure why he was walking down the stairs. I think he was trying to get away from me before I got to him. Most of the time you can tell if bodies are going to be getting up. If they don't have anything stabbed into them, then they're probably not coming back. And now we finally get to use the crossbow. Again, it spawns in random locations in the village, but it's very difficult to miss it if you're looking for anything. Now this is one of the more unique weapons in the game, because it's the only weapon that you can buy ammo for. Buy is a very strange way to put it, but it does make sense. When you have it in your hands, you can switch between the bolts freely, and you just hold down the fire button to charge it up. It pulls back the bolt so that you can let it go whenever you want. Well, alright then. Apparently this guy didn't want to be here anymore. The guy that jumps off of that tower actually drops some gel, so make sure you grab it before you go. Yet another kind of obnoxiously tall ladder. And this is a flash bolt. This is the last bolt type that we'll be seeing for a while, actually. Now, a weird thing about this game is that there's no fall damage, so Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to work like that. Especially since you can kind of break the game in certain places if you jump off of ladders. I don't know. It seems a bit odd that they just let you get away with that. Now, all those guys that Dr. Jimenez chased away are finally starting to come after us. So let's see if we can deal with them. That took way too many bullets to get that headshot explosion. Again, once we upgrade the critical percentage, that'll be brought down to 50%, so it'll be a lot more consistent. Oh, you're not supposed to be here. Oh well, I guess that works. Normally she's supposed to be standing over there so that you can trigger this trap on her, but I think I might have messed up the pathing on the AI. Oh well, you can see what it does anyways. Now the crossbow also spawns in this building if you happen to go here first, but I've always picked it up in the other one because that's the route I always take when I run through here. Oh, more health that I can't carry. They'll give you an abundance of health very early on, and then stop giving it to you altogether later in the game, so... Now you can look through these windows. There's not really a purpose, it's just kind of a cool thematic thing you can do. Excuse me.
How did you get it open so quickly?
You're welcome to give it a try.
Please, time is of the essence. It is imperative we find Leslie before anything should happen to him.
This is where you're supposed to pick up a medical kit for the first time, but we already had one.
Experiment number 4. Subject numbers 4 through 13. Brainwave activity diminished, but synchronization achieved. Subjects should begin experiencing a shared consciousness. Previous trials indicated rapid deterioration of consciousness. Their minds became an exquisite mass, an amalgam of mental carrion. I'll have to connect myself if I want to experience their terror before it diminishes.
So that's an audio log. That's the last kind of collectible that you can find. There's not very many of them, but they are usually interesting to listen to because they let you learn more about the world that you're running around and how Ruvik has set everything up. And with that, we finally make it to the gate.
Great. There's gotta be something that'll get through this. Maybe a chainsaw or something.
You know, funny enough, Sebastian, I don't think that's the intended use for a chainsaw. Well, I bet you'd hoped we left him in the asylum, but no, we have not, so now it's time to fight him. I've already gone the wrong way, so this is a good start, but it doesn't matter. So you remember that route we took before? We're gonna run down the exact same route again. We're gonna immediately have this guy... Shit. I was not supposed to get blown up by that. Oh god, I can't run anymore. Oh no, please tell me I didn't mess this up. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay. So we have no health, and hopefully, if this works correctly, if I do this correctly after that, I'm gonna be so relieved. Please, 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 please. Yes! Okay. If you get him to set off that explosive and then trip this trap on him, it will kill him. Now, normally that fight should be a lot harder, but if you know the route to take, and if you're playing on just the normal difficulty, it goes pretty smoothly most of the time. And now, I can show off what the medical kit does. It gives you a full heal, but it immobilizes you and messes up your vision for a couple of seconds, so you can't really use it in the middle of battle, and if you want to, it's not advised, because you're probably going to take a hit anyways. It also slightly increases your maximum health, so overall it's a good item to use, but you can't use it when you're fighting things. Ooh, I didn't even see these trap parts up here. That'll be good for later. And with that, we've pretty much completed the entire chapter. We just have to cut through this chain and we'll be done. I still have trouble believing that that would actually work, but...
Wait! Over here! Wait, officer. You must take me with you.
Detective Castellanos.
Leslie should be just ahead. It is imperative that we find him.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think that went pretty well. I got a little bit hurt, and I messed up the run with the Chainsaw Man a little bit, but overall, I think we did pretty well in the village. It's a pretty difficult early on chapter, but you can make it through it if you follow what I was showing you.